Dear students, in this lecture of software engineering, we will discuss about the prototype model, throwaway prototyping, evolutionary prototyping, advantages and limitation of prototype model, and we will discuss about the use of prototype approach. Prototype model begins with the requirements gathering. The developer and customer meets the overall objectives for the software, identify whatever requirements are known. Then the quick design occurs. The quick design focuses on the representation of those aspects of the system or software that will be visible to the customer. Prototype is developed and given to the client for the feedback. The prototype is evaluated by the customer and used to refine the requirements for the software to be developed. Prototype is an attractive idea for the complicated and large systems for which there is no manual process or existing system to help and determine the requirements. In such situation, and letting the client to play with the prototype provides inputs and help to determine the requirements of the system. After the prototype has been developed, the end user and the clients are given the opportunity to use the prototype and play with the prototype. Based on the experience, the client provide the feedback back to the developer regarding the prototype. They provide what is correct, what needs to be modified, what is missing, and what is not needed there. Based on the feedback, the prototype is modified to incorporate some of the suggested changes that can be done easily, and then the users and clients are allowed to use the system. Based on the feedback, the initial requirements are modified to produce the final requirements specification as shown in the figure. Two approaches of prototypes are there. One is throwaway prototyping, another is evolutionary prototyping. In throwaway prototyping, the developer uses the prototype to gather and validate the requirements and then discard the initial prototype. And it should start with the requirements that are least understood, because the purpose of the prototyping is to gain the information about these requirements. Prototypes should be developed using many shortcut methods, whereas evolutionary prototyping, in this approach, the developer refines the initial prototype into final system based on the feedback of the customer, and it should start with the requirements that are best understood, and this will require few changes in the prototype. Prototype should be developed under normal organizational standards for efficiency, reliability, etc. The advantages of prototype model. It helps to determine the feasibility of the system. The clients gets actual feel of the system before the software is developed. Prototype modification is fast and cheaper than the modification of the final system. There is more involvement of users in the software development. It helps in reducing risks associated with the project. Now, limitations of the prototype model. Analysts may compromise on the quality of the system in order to get the prototype to work quickly. The primary goal of the prototype development is the rapid development, so the design of the system may suffer. The use of prototype model. Prototype approach is used when the developer does not have complete understanding about the requirements of the project, but has some understanding about the project or product requirements. Prototyping is an attractive idea for the project for which there is no existing project for help. Prototype is used when the project seems to be risky, costly. Prototype is used for the large and complex projects.